It's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network, reporting live at the Reason Sports Center, and today we have a California versus Georgia high school football matchup featuring a lot of talented players, including 5-star quarterback Paul Warner from Georgia. Paul Warner is originally from Stone Mountain, Georgia. He goes to Norcross High School and he's committed to the Georgia Bulldogs. And he has one of the craziest stories out of any recruit that's been featured on this channel. He's a junior in high school right now. He's a Patreon member, and I did a story on him before his spring game. Here's what I said about Paul Warner and his journey to being in this position right now. Paul Warner is currently a 4-star recruit at Norcross High School, and he has one of the craziest backstories out of any player that's been on this channel. He was born and raised in Stone Mountain, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta, in DeKalb County to be exact. And he grew up in a neighborhood that wasn't good at all. A lot of violence, a lot of poverty, a lot of people struggling in general. When Paul turned 12 years old, he jumped off of the porch and got involved into the street life, specifically drug dealing. But what was crazy is that Paul was such a talented quarterback on the football field. Normally, the guys that are in the street life and play sports, they normally play wide receiver, defensive back, maybe play on the line. But Paul was a quarterback, dibbling and dabbling in the street life and in football. That's something I haven't heard before. From ages 12 to 15, Paul had the whole Stone Mountain and DeKalb County on lock, on the football side and on the drug side. It's crazy that a kid that age had so much power in one community. He played at Stone Mountain High School in Stone Mountain, Georgia, and he was a dominant player, already a 2-time all DeKalb County player. And on top of that, he was already rated as a 4-star recruit. He was given a path to get out the hood the right way, through athletics, getting a college scholarship, hopefully NIL deals, maybe the NFL, and if not the NFL, he could get a good job. But the fast money lifestyle was always intriguing to Paul, and he had to feed into it. I also think the older guys in his neighborhood were just bad role models. If you're a 2-time all-county player and you're a 4-star recruit, why are you getting involved in the street life? Paul wanted some extra money to help out his household and look sweet and fly for the young ladies. I understand it, but it's a terrible idea, and it would end up biting him in the butt. At the end of his 10th grade season, Paul got caught selling drugs at school, and he would end up getting arrested, losing a bunch of his scholarship offers that he had. And on top of that, he had to do time in a juvenile facility. But what really crushed him is that he got kicked out of the DeKalb County public schools, which means that he would no longer be able to attend Stone Mountain High School, which really crushed him because he loved his time at Stone Mountain. But it forced Paul to mature and get out the streets. He was told that he would have to start going to school in Gwinnett County. He could pick whatever school he would want to go to. He decided to transfer to Norcross High School, the same school that Alvin Kamara went to back in the day. He knew that going to Norcross would offer him an opportunity to play against top-tier schools, as Norcross normally plays a national schedule, and Norcross needed a quarterback. After Paul got home from jail, he transferred to Norcross High School, learned the playbook, and he was 100% football. Nothing else was on his mind but football. While he was in jail, he lost a lot of scholarship offers. Lost scholarships from Alabama, USC, Ohio State, almost every big school you can think of, but the Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia stuck by his side. They had faith in him that he would turn his life around, and they never rescinded the scholarship offer. While Paul was locked up, he had a lot of time to think and reflect on what he was doing. He knew he was making wrong decisions. He knew he had to change his life around, and he came back into society as a mature young man. During spring practices and the spring game, a lot of scouts from 247 Sports, On 3, Rivals, and ESPN would come to Norcross practices and the spring game, and they saw that Warner was a much better quarterback. He was a lot better from the pocket. When he played at Stone Mountain, he was a pure one-read and go quarterback. It's like he never tried to scan the field whatsoever. He played using his God-given athleticism, and throughout the spring and in the early couple of games throughout this season, Paul Warner has shown to be a much better quarterback from within the pocket, making full field reads, looking guys off, going through his progressions very quickly. He looked like a brand new quarterback, and college coaches were delighted to see that. But what they didn't know is that he wasn't going there at all. He decided in his mind that he was going to the University of Georgia, and no other school was going to get a visit from him. And he stayed true to his word. He improved so much from his sophomore year to his junior year that recruiting sites are now saying that Paul Warner is a 5-star recruit. What an outstanding jump for this young man, especially considering where he was at a couple of months ago. Paul has loyalty to Georgia, and since he has loyalty to Georgia, he's recruiting every single recruit hard. There's a running joke going around top recruits that as soon as you play well in a game, Paul Warner's trying to get you on the team. He's watching everybody's huddle tape, everyone on Max Preps, everyone on ESPN. He's locked into all the high school recruits. During his last visit at Georgia, he was talking to their main scout, not talking about recruiting him, trying to get him to stay at Georgia. No, they were talking about recruiting guys. Paul is 1000% dedicated to the University of Georgia, and I just gotta respect the dedication and loyalty. While Paul is trying to get his future college team good, he also needs to focus on getting his high school team good, because they play against some comp today. They're going up against the number 17 ranked team, Eiko Kawaguchi and Long Beach Poly High School from California. And this is going to be a tough matchup because almost every single defense Eiko goes against, he destroys it. And Long Beach Poly's defense isn't too half bad as well. So let's go to Norcross, Georgia for the game. Norcross, Georgia. Norcross Blue Devils, Long Beach Poly Jackrabbits, high school football, California versus Georgia. Let's get it, man. Second down and 10, Warner on offense, send somebody in motion, play action, has time in the pocket, throws it to Deontay Gilmore, subscriber to the channel, already has almost 200 yards on the season. First down and 10, Warner under center once again. Sent Carter in motion, fake the pitch, with time, throws it to the corner and it's picked off by Crowder. Crowder, a subscriber to the channel, the lockdown corner. Nice interception, he's trying to go all the way. Ends up getting tackled around the 25-yard line. First turnover of the game. Poly's on offense. Eiko Kawaguchi lined up at the wide receiver spot. Man coverage coming from Norcross. They throw it up to the end zone. Touchdown. What a perfect throw. Eiko Kawaguchi, all he had to do is stick his hands out and he was in the end zone. The Blanco put it right on the money and it's a touchdown. And that's how you play pitch and catch. And that was versus two man. You were not supposed to win streak routes versus two man. But Eiko does a good job of getting separation on this corner. Safety got fooled by the quarterback's eyes and it's a touchdown. Paul Warner back on offense, going deep himself, testing Crowder again, and Crowder with his second interception of the game. I don't know if Paul wants to test Crowder anymore. 2 interceptions already, but Poly's back on offense. Eiko Kawaguchi gets man coverage, running the dig, whoops the corner, ends up getting separation, makes him miss. Got a lot more yardage, 25-yard reception. Eiko Kawaguchi, last year was his breakout season. This year, he's just refining his craft. Does a great job of getting separation, getting yards after the catch. He does it all. Quarterback takes off right here. He gets into the end zone, and it's a touchdown, Poly. Norcross back on offense. Warner under center, making an audible at the line of scrimmage. Drops back. Has time. Stand in the pocket. 4-man rush. Didn't get there. He decides to take off, showing off the athleticism. Got an 18-yard gain. Back on offense. Warner drops back. With time, offensive line doing a great job. Now he's scrambling, trying to find somebody, throws it to Gilmore. Gilmore, huge gain, 29 yards this time. Backyard football is what he strives at, especially when he was at Stone Mountain. Doing that at Norcross right now. Warner drops back, scrambling, trying to find somebody, throws a dime to Johnson. First down and goal, Norcross, with less than a minute left to go in the first quarter. Third down and goal, 30 seconds left to go in the first. Warner in the shotgun, drops back, has time. Scrambling, everybody's locked up, decides to take off and he gets into the end zone. Paul Warner with the first touchdown for Norcross today. And that's the end of the first quarter. Long Beach Poly 14, Norcross 7. Poly's back on offense, third down and 1. Kawaguchi gets man coverage. Oh, what a throw from the quarterback, and Kawaguchi stayed on his feet. He got punished at the end of the play though, but nice 17-yard reception. He already has 83 receiving yards in the first half. That was just a perfect pass. He stuck his hands out. The defender was draped all over him and he caught the rock. 21-7 now. Warner back on offense, play action with time. scrambling, everybody strapped up, throws it across the middle of the field to Gilmore again. Polly's doing a great job of locking down these guys. No cross, not a lot of separation from the wide receivers, but Paul Warner is staying patient, scrambling, buying time, and then finding the open guy. Look at this. This is tight man coverage. But as soon as he separates, Warner finds him, and it's a huge completion. 2nd and 21. Warner staying in the pocket. Everybody's locked up. Warner decides to take off because it's man coverage. Warner ends up getting the first down and a lot more. Paul Warner inside the red zone. Norcross with another huge play on offense. First down and goal. Warner, play action, time, those are the chase, and it's a touchdown. Norcross defense will hold Poly to 3. The score is 24-14. Warner goes deep. What a pass! Well, it's really terrible defense from the corner. Not that great of a pass, but just awful defense. Warner drops back, dumps it off to Carter. The running back has the first down and more. 1st and 10. 7 for 10, 164 yards. 1 touchdown, 1 pick in this game for Warner. Well, 2 picks. Warner, play action. Blitz is coming. Those are across the middle. Thomas, first down and a lot more. 1st down and goal. 1:30 left to go in the first half. Warner, play action, getting pressure from the right side, decides to take off, runs over a guy, ends up getting inside the 5-yard line. 6-yard gain, 2nd down and goal, another chance to score right here. Option, Warner keeps the rock, goes inside, and it's a touchdown. Norcross will get one more stop, and Warner will have a chance to score once again with 12 seconds left. Warner drops back. They sent the blitz. Now he's scrambling, trying to find somebody. Throws it to his man Thomas. Thomas ends up getting the first down around the 50-yard line. One more chance for a Hail Mary right here. But Warner will end up getting sacked, and that would be the end of the first half. Score is 24-21. Poly up on Norcross. Tight game, California versus Georgia. What a great competitive game we have going on. It's halftime, and today's halftime show is brought to you by the Reason Sports Universe. If you want to be a character on our YouTube channel, then make sure you watch this video right here. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. You can also view your player's season and career stats online. The link will be in the description. I also added a social media feature for the universe to be more immersive. The link to that video will also be in the description. If you don't have Patreon but you still want to be featured on the channel more, then make sure you're active in the comment section. You being consistently active reminds me to put you on the channel in some way. When you submit a form, your character will be put in the universe. You can see yourself in a live stream or video when teams play, but it's highly unlikely that you'll see me controlling your player throughout a game if you don't have Patreon. Signing up with Patreon gives you control over attributes, accessories, gives you a GTA face, control over your backstory, and you'll be one of the best players in the universe. If you're new to this channel, anybody with a period next to their name means that they are a subscriber to the channel, and anybody with an apostrophe next to their name means that they are a Patreon member. Great matchup between these two teams though, very competitive. Paul Warner started the game off by throwing 2 interceptions at Crowder. Then Long Beach Poly comes out on fire, going up 14-0 on these guys. But then Norcross defense started to settle down, their offense started to heat up as well, and now Poly has a 10-point lead after scoring a touchdown. 1st down and 10, Warner, play action, with time, trying to find somebody. They're playing zone coverage, decides to take off, really got nothing on that play. 2nd down and 5, Warner under center this time. Fake the option, man coverage, scrambling, has a man open, decides to throw it to Gilmore instead of X. He had a man wide open, but he wanted to show off. I feel you, Paul, I feel you. 1st down and 10, Warner under center. This time, sent this guy in motion, taking a lot of time, dropping back, lobs the ball up. What a dime, but he drops it. You cannot drop the money like that. Paul Warner with an unbelievable throw, one of the best throws I've seen this weekend. Dropped it right in the bucket, but he just dropped the bag. That could have been a terrible interception as well, and they would have blamed Paul. 2nd down and 10. 3:28 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Norcross down by 10. Paul Warner making audibles at the line of scrimmage. Play action. With time, throws it to his man Zaire Brown, a subscriber to the channel, with a 19-yard catch. First and 10. Empty backfield. 3 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Warner drops back, 4-man rush, has time, stand in the pocket, fighting in the pocket, eludes the defender, eludes another one, gets into the end zone. What a run from Paul Warner. 10-yard touchdown run on the play. Norcross defense is starting to get stops. They're only down by 3 with less than a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter. Empty backfield from Norcross. Warner drops back, has a whole bunch of time, starting to get a little bit of pressure, but he throws it deep. Put it on the money to Deontay Gilmore. Can he go all the way? That's a touchdown. 80-yard touchdown reception. The defensive backs got caught napping. Paul Warner caught him lacking, threw the ball up there, and it's a huge play. And Norcross has their first lead of the game versus the number 17 ranked team in the nation. This is huge. Great competitive football game between these two teams. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. Norcross is up 35-31 versus Long Beach Poly. But Poly has their chance to score right here. Kawaguchi lined up at wide receiver, running the slant. What a pass in the end zone. Touchdown Poly. If you're Long Beach Poly, you need a big play in the game. Who are you going to? You going to number 5, Eiko Kawaguchi, 9 times out of 10. .330 left to go in the 4th quarter. Warner drops back, throws it across the middle to Johnson. He gets punished across the middle. 1st down and 10. A chance to either tie or get the lead. 1st and 10. Play action. That's what it's looking like coming from Norcross. Warner, play action. Throws it across the middle and it's picked off with 2:30 left to go in the game. What a terrible time for his 3rd pick of the ball game. Besides these interceptions, Warner has been immaculate, 371 passing yards. And he has one more chance to tie or win this game. Still down by 3. Deciding to go deep. What a dime! Got it to Zaire Brown on the sideline. Dropped it right in the bucket. Paul Warner. Cornerback was squeezing him to the sideline and all that. There's nothing that the corner could have done right here. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But it's a huge gain. Norcross has a chance to take the lead. 1:30 left. Warner drops back. Has time. 4-man rush. Now he's scrambling. A whole bunch of green grass in front of him. Warner in the open field. Makes a cut inside the 5. 1st and goal Norcross. 166 rushing yards this game for Warner. After an incomplete pass on 1st down and goal, it'd be 2nd down and goal for Norcross right here. Warner under center. Drops back. With time. Throws it to his man Tim Thomas in the corner for a touchdown. Read the zone coverage. Put it right on the money. And it's a huge play. But did they leave too much time on the clock for Poly? I don't know. 42 seconds left and Poly just got a huge play from Trey McDonald. First and 10, 42 seconds left. Eiko Kawaguchi alone in the end zone. Touchdown. Poly takes the lead late in the ball game. Eiko Kawaguchi, 20 yards on that play. Poly takes the lead with 38 seconds left to go in the ball game. 30 seconds now. Warner under center. Boxed in. 3-man rush. Trying to find somebody. Just going to have to dump it off to Carter. Time is winding down. And they're just going to have to take a timeout. 21 seconds left to go in this game. 3rd down and 3. Warner under center once again. Warner drops back. 3-man rush. Throws it to Johnson. Johnson ends up getting the 1st down and he gets out of bounds. They don't even have to get on the line right here. They still have time to call the play. 15 seconds left to go in the ball game. Empty backfield from Norcross. Warner drops back, has time, decides to throw it deep and it's picked off, and that's gonna be the ball game. Malone stumbling as he goes to the ground, and he ends up fumbling. Warner picks it up. Paul Warner, can he get to the end zone? Breaks the tackle. Paul Warner, he's about to go all the way. Time's winding down, and that's the ball game. Paul Warner with one of the greatest plays you'll ever see in football history. Doesn't matter if it's high school, college, or the NFL. He throws an interception. His teammate makes him fumble the ball. Warner picks the ball up, breaks a tackle, and runs for 60 yards in the end zone. What a play. He threw 4 interceptions, but I don't care. He's the player of the game. After this play, man, the awareness is unbelievable for him. And this shows you how much of a selfless football player he is. He throws the interception. His first thing on his mind is to go tackle the defender, not to cry and pout. And because he threw this interception, Norcross is going to go on and upset Long Beach Poly. Wow, what a win. Should Norcross be in the top 25 after this? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section. The player of the game has to be Paul Warner. Them interceptions got to get cleaned up. But he did have 7 total touchdowns in this game. Dominated through the air and on the ground. You just got to get those picks cleaned up. 49-45. What a shootout from Norcross, Georgia. But anyways, it's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all comment on the video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And make sure you click on the post notification bell too. If you want to see the #1 athlete in all of high school football get 3 picks in one game, then click this video right here. Or you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, or you can subscribe to the Patreon.